All right, so good morning, or at least here it's morning. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are, if you're watching this video. I am just taking a walk before the sun gets too high and it gets too hot to just kind of check around and see how everything's going around the homestead, around the property, and just kind of seeing how everything's holding up. Yesterday, summer started. Today's the first official full day of summer. So I am keeping a pretty good eye on the trees that we have. Oh, I walked by the only surviving rose bush, and it is flourishing and doing awesome, even though there's a lot of grass around it. I have 4 rose bushes coming. I do believe I have the white moon rose, tea tree rose. I have a honor rose, a white, also tea tree rose. And then I have 2 red ones, I think an imperial and a firefighter. I have to check on those, but I do have 2 red and 2 white coming. And yep. And I actually got surprised because this is a shade tree, but it does say that it is a plum tree. So also besides apples and cherries, we're gonna have plums. But when I was looking, it says that they weren't really sweet plums, so we'll have to see how that tree goes. The maple and the gum tree is good. The weeping willow's good. I'm gonna come down here. Got the cherry trees planted, but I didn't want them to get sun scorched, so I put some trash bags around them to protect them a little bit, so they can thrive, especially with all the sun. And everything looks to be going okay. I've seen this tree here. I'm hoping this isn't sun score, or I'm hoping that this isn't another plague, that this is just because it's been hot. Got a bug flying around my head. So I've got to see what that is. Hopefully it's just them drying out a little bit, even though I've been keeping everybody watered. Trying to keep everybody alive and healthy. So far so good. I've noticed this one in the middle is not a brown tree. It's turning kind of like a orangey yellow. So I've been trying to give that one a little bit more attention. I don't know if it's because of the sun or because it needs more water, but we've been watering them and trying to keep them healthy. But all I can do is all I can do, and that's about it. So I've got to look and see if this is just kind of dried out or if this is something else I got to worry about. What else? So here the past couple days, I know I haven't done really too much posting videos and that. But this is just kind of an update. I finally got some watermelons coming in. The red is watermelons, and I got more cantaloupe. Yay. Pumpkins are doing great. And, well, the update on my greenhouse, I'm going to show you. You guys ready? It's empty. Yep. The only thing that I've been basically keeping in here now are the cactus. I usually take those out and in every day, but I think we're supposed to get some rain, so I don't want to leave them out and have a chance for them to get wet. So they've been in here. My beefsteak tomato seedlings, I'm getting ready to transplant those. Those are looking super awesome. My little thing of mint, put, has been putting along. Hopefully they get big soon so I can transplant them. It's been taking forever for them to grow. My cilantro, I just gave up on that cilantro. It's going to a better place. My tomatillos are doing awesome. I am going to get ready to transplant those. That's what these are, all tomatillos. The onions are looking still good. And all the carrots in here, they're still all green and lively, so I have to look at the life cycle of carrots and actually see when carrots start making carrots. So since there's so many of them, I might be able to get some baby carrots. Who knows? So yeah, my greenhouse is empty. Oh, but I did have a good find, and I'm gonna show you guys. So these bamboo sticks here were at the nursery. They're about 5 feet tall, and they were $1 each. $1 each for a piece of bamboo. So the other day we were at Ollie's, and let me see. Ollie's has sometimes some great stuff. Not all the time, but sometimes. But for 99 cents, 99 cents, these are 6 steaks that are 6 foot tall. Granted, they're not the most beautiful one. They're not painted or anything, but 6 foot tall, 6 steaks for 99 cents. So I grabbed 3. Even though I wanted to grab more, I was just like, yep, you know what? 3 is gonna do me. And then I also found the 4 foot bamboo stakes, also 99 cents. And there's 6 sticks in here also. And you guys are gonna ask, why didn't I get just all the big or all the small? Well, the big ones, I don't want to get, because the ones that I had gotten off of Amazon, I think they were one bag for like $20, and it was crazy. I thought I was getting a good deal, but obviously not. So I don't want to break the long sticks, because when I have the tall plants that need the support, I need the long stakes. So I don't want to break those. But I actually did get 4 of these 4 foot bamboo stakes. And again, these are kind of small and flimsy and not the prettiest, but they meet the need of what I need them to do, and that's just support smaller flowers or smaller plants or vegetables or whatever. Yeah, so what else? I got some shake and feed. Supposed to be really good to help with vegetables and plants. So everybody's kind of asking, everybody, look, like I have so many people watching my videos, or so many, but whoever has been keeping track or watching my videos, they're asking, what happened to all the stuff in the greenhouse? Why is the greenhouse empty? Well, the good news is that the stuff that was in here didn't die. And it's been another project that I've been working on, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to walk up. Ta-da! I'm going to come over here and give you guys a better look. But the greenhouse was starting to get way too hot, and I didn't have pollinators. So everything was starting to get really crazy tall, and I was like, okay, it's time to do something about extending the garden outside. And this is the perfect area here, where it's not close too much down to where the rabbits and the deer are, where my trees are. So we built a garden shelving thing. We kept it off of the ground. We also didn't want it too close to the ground because we didn't want snakes or anything to make homes down there. And we didn't want any critters to really be able to have easy access to the bottom shelf. But here it is. We have 3 different tiers, a bottom tier, a middle, and a top. And I actually have access, either I can take this wire off and open this up, this end up. But I also just kind of wanted to be able to reach in and water or plant or prune or do whatever I needed to do. I wanted to have easy access to the plants. And I think it turned out awesome. Over here, we used to have a shoe rack in the garage, and this was one side of it, and there's another side of it that actually is the same thing, and there was a metal rack that went between them. But excuse me, it's in the morning and I need something to drink, but I'm using these as hangers, just for anything that I need to hang. But this is what we've been working on. We've painted it, and it has been wonderful to be able to come out and already have plants out, have them getting pollinated and starting to see more growth and more, vegetables and whatnot. The cucumbers are here. My lettuce is still fighting for survival. It dies, it comes back, it dies, it comes back, it dies, it comes back. So I don't know if I should just throw in the towel or give it a chance out here. The radishes are doing awesome. This, I don't know what that is. I thought it was radishes, and I was trying to pull up one to see if a radish was connected to it, and it's not. So I don't know what this is. I don't know. So it's a surprise plant still. Tomatoes, I've got some tomatoes. I'm hoping to get some more flowers so I can get more tomatoes. And my question is, whenever you have tomato plants and they grow tall, do you clean the bottoms of it so that way the taller parts can grow better? Or do you leave it like this and let it just grow? Leave a comment, let me know if you're familiar with tomatoes. So that way I can, if I need to clean them up like that one, or if I need to leave them. The green beans are doing great. I've got a few green beans in here. You see, there's one. There's a baby one here. Baby green bean, and a baby green bean back there. And there's a big old green bean here. And then on this plant, there's a big green bean here. So I'm starting to see a little bit of potential harvest. What am I going to do with 2 green beans? Not much, but it's nice to have them. And these are, again, my tomato plants. This one is a red cherry tomato. What are these tomato plants? I think these ones are early girl ones. I had papers in them. Oh, let's see, there's a paper this side. That's a beefsteak. And I do believe these are the early girl ones. Early girl, beefsteak, red cherry tomato. These are raw Roma, and there are more beefsteak. And then the little ones in the greenhouse are beefsteak too. Up at the top there, I have beets. And then all the chilies. All the chili plants are up at the top. Some of them are doing better than the other one. Those are the poblano chilies. They're still looking kind of small and sad. I have no idea what's in that one. I do have squash, I do believe, in these, yellow or orange or green, I don't know. In the middle I have another chili plant. Over here I have my jalapeno plant. You can see, let me get on. I have little jalapenos on it, yay! And then some of the other chili plants are getting flowers. But yep, so this is kind of what we've been doing the past couple days. I don't really make a lot of videos when we're actually doing the work, especially with now it's getting super hot outside. So I just wanted to do a update and show you guys what we've had to do. Again, I still have plants in the greenhouse, and I'll continue to have plants in there. But right now, what I keep in the greenhouse is the cactus, the little seedlings, especially ones like this, the pumpkin, the watermelon, and the cucumber. Those definitely go in the greenhouse at night because I don't want them to get too flooded if we have rains. But all right, I am beyond happy that this turned out so good, and I think I gotta find a way to kind of maybe shade it, but I don't know. They were doing okay in the greenhouse, and then they would overheat. So out here in the direct sun, you know, we'll see how it goes. But at least out here, they've got more air to breathe, and you know, the fresh air, and the insects in that will pollinate more, hopefully. So that's it for me for my outside morning walk, checking on the plants, making sure everything's still here, and just an update on what I've been doing. Well, not just me, but what we've been doing here, because I ain't doing all this work by myself. Gotta give credit where credit's due. So thanks to my hubby for helping and being so creative with doing the shelf. All right, so I'm gonna head inside and get me something cold to drink because it is already starting to get hot, and it's only like 8:30 in the morning. Day one of summer. They said it's supposed to get up to 99 today. I checked it and it said like 94, but the heat index is gonna be higher. So I already watered my plants in front earlier, and I'm gonna go do the ones in back, and hopefully I'm gonna keep everything alive and healthy and thriving. But all right, with that, remember, like, subscribe, leave a comment positive, constructive, something nice. Also, I am going to start doing more dog videos. I am going to be taking my girls, well, actually all my dogs have the yearly checkup all at the same time, so I have to spread it around between 2 to 3 months. And my girls are going first, Nova, Storm, and Star. And we are actually going to be doing pregnancy blood testing and all that kind of stuff. And I am actually going to start working a little bit more on my whelping room. And I am going to be actually making a video of that, you know, showing my whelping room, my whelping setup. I've worked so hard on that, and kind of let you know what's going on in there. But all right, with that, I will go ahead and end this video, but birds are out. All right, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.